Well, good day, folks. This is your boy Ferris, and this is my channel for real fragrance. We're gonna do a review on Pineapple Vintage Intense. Now, for most of us, we've been hyped up. We've been heard the hype. We know the king is a Ventus. We love Aventus. We love Aventus because it gets us the compliments. But the cost for most of us is for what, $300, $400 on a bottle of what? And it puts a pause on some of us, especially when we know there's stuff out there that works just as good. Because let's admit we're really not addicted to the name brands of the fragrances. We're addicted to the compliment factor that they get us. Now, of course, it feels good for some of us, it feels good to buy that fragrance that everybody's talking about. It's like people who buy Air Jordans or something like that. That's the way we feel about our fragrances and our bottles and stuff like that. A lot of us get bottles and bottles and bottles of fragrances and don't hardly ever use them. I'm one of them. I've had a couple of Ventus ish fragrance. I had Cedrat de Boise. I did not like it. Everybody says it's a Ventus. It smells like juicy fruit to me. A lot of you guys that are not familiar with the gum. If you're not from here in America, that's what we have a gum here called juicy fruit, and that's what Cedrat de Boise reminds me of. It has a real bubble gummy feature to it. But either way it goes, we're gonna talk about this one. I had bought several samples from the company, and I settled in and I settled down and I buckled down and waited till they had a 25% off sale and brought this fragrance. I think I spent $72 for it, $79 for it, which still ended up being about like $80. But you can find this fragrance from anywhere from $85 to $100 some odd dollars on their site. And let me tell you, the results that I got from it and wearing this fragrance, I was out one night, and when I first got it, and it was back two or three months ago, I was out, and I went out to get some chicken wings, and I didn't think about, I didn't think that I had this fragrance on. And didn't think about when that I had this fragrance on because I couldn't smell it. A lot of us frag heads go nose deaf to our fragrances real fast. But anyway, fast forward to my conversation. I go to Walmart first. Then these two old ladies, older ladies, follow my scent trail, follow my sillage around, and I walked past them. I didn't think nothing about it. And then I walk down one aisle, down another one, and I pop out the aisle, and here they come. And they was like, they saw me and said, "You know what? You smell good." And then one of the old ladies said, "You smell delicious." I was like, "Thank you very much." I didn't have any idea that I smelled delicious, but this right here caught their nose. Now, after I get done with Walmart, I go put my groceries up, stuff like that. You said, why not cook after you got your groceries? Because I was tired. So I went to this place and went and got some chicken wings, and I was standing in line, and the ladies that were in there were acting weird. And one of the little ladies, I don't know, she came past me and said, "Dang, you smell good." And I kept hearing the people back in the back office, and one of the ladies was acting all weird, like she was talking about, "I'm not gonna shit where I eat," or something like that. Like I was finna get toe into or something like this. This fragrance right here, if y'all don't ever listen to me about another fragrance review ever, trust and believe me that this right here, my dude, will get you some of that knock knee, drag toe. You know what I'm talking about. Some of that good. Some of that juice box, if you know what I'm talking about. And I have rocked this fragrance. I should have. I only regret is I got the is I got the 50 ml bottle instead of the 100 ml bottle, because you can see I got this 2 months ago. Now, I mind you, this bottle was full 2 months ago. I have other fragrances in my closet right now that are still full that I got before this. And I have ate this fragrance up because I got addicted to the compliments that I was getting off of this. Just to let you know. So, yeah, mine that smells good. It just walks like it walks like a champion. You walk in, you're clean. Of course, you gotta wash it. You have a well-washed ass too. Let's admit it. You can't just spray cologne over on the body. You gotta have a well-washed ass, and that just smells good. And then too, my youngest kid's grandfather, I wore this to drop my child's my youngest baby's birthday gift off to him, and he was like, "Boy, you got something on, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I got something on." I was like, "What you got on? Does it smell good?" It's like I said, I got something called Pineapple Vintage on, and it's Pineapple Vintage Intense, and this is what it is, Ed. So I've gotten really good with this. I'm going to order more. I don't really need to get a Ventus. I have other things out there. For me, I'm good. I'm addicted to the compliment factor. I would get the bottle of Aventus, but instead of spending $300-400 on one bottle of that, I can get 2-3 bottles of this. And on top of that, I've smelled some batches of Aventus that just didn't smell like the first one I smelled. Like the 2010 version the OG formulation that I smelled like money. Smelled so good. Now, it's been a couple batches that I don't know what they did, but it just didn't have that smell to it. And I like this. I like the idea that I can cop this for a lower price than I can get a Ventus, and I can cop that pineapple smell, all that goodness that it has, the crisp apple that it has in there, which I'm gonna go over notes for you riggedy right now. The notes at top with this with this fragrance, particular one is pineapple and apple. Those are the two top notes that it has. The mid notes in the heart of it is bergamot, which is Italian lemon, pineapple, rose, jasmine. Now you would think that rose doesn't stand out at all, but it just melds with it. It melds with it. It smells so good. I've got another showstopper too that's kind of like this too, but it's its own little thing. And it's like they had two. It's like they got two twins, but they got two. They got the two twins, but they got two different. I don't know what to say. They got the same mama, but two different daddies. So either way it goes, and I'll put that one on the list anyway. And rose and jasmine. At the base of this fragrance is patchouli, musk, ambergris, vanilla, and birch. The birch tar is what gives it that smoke, but it's not heavy. It's not a heavy smoke. And unlike some of the things, like I smelled like Silver Supremacy, I smelled Tiazana Terenzi, forgive me if I butchered that name, Orion, and everybody says that smells like a Ventus. It's a heavy, smokier batch. Supremacy, all those smoky batches, I don't want to smell like a campfire. I don't want to smell like a campfire, like I stepped right into a barbecue, so to say. But this right here works. It definitely works. I posted it on Facebook. I said, hey, thank me later. Really thank me later. Get up. If you go into a meeting or if you're going into somebody's house, I guess I'm the different type. I spray about 6 sprays of this. I give about 6 sprays of this coming out. 6 or 7 sprays. You really might not need to do as much as I do, but Like I said before, I'm the type of individual that when I get up from a spot and somebody follows up behind me 2 to 3 minutes later and they step in, they'd be like, what? You know, if I was sitting some down somewhere and it was a crowd of people and they'd be like, what smells so good? And it's like the guy that just left here, he left here about 2, 3 minutes ago and he left that scent trail right where you're at. That's what I want. I want people to eat this, eat every fragrance that I have, because that's what we wear it for. We wear it for the compliment factor, so people can smell, so we get compliments. It helps us, it helps with, I don't know, it makes your day feel good. Makes your day feel good. So anyway, uh, with that being said, this is basically all I had to say about this fragrance. Cop this fragrance over at their website. Go to their website, and anyone in the Aventus lineup, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. The King Intense, yes. All those. X-Patch, we'll talk about that one. Yeah, because most of you guys know how I feel about Dior Sauvage. I think Dior Sauvage still smells like Skin So Soft. And people will, I think it has some of the similar notes to it, so to say. Anyway, that kind of medicinal smell, but we're going to get on it. Anyway, this has been your boy, Ferris, and this is my channel for real fragrances. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Also to remind you guys to hit that subscribe button down below, hit that like bell, and the notification button to be notified of all uploads that I will be having to this channel. And with that being said, piggity peace.